Welcome to the town that's either going to make me mentally insane or make my mom feel a little proud that she raised me. That's actually been the opposite of what it's been for the past, since I was born, probably. We got a new truck. We traded in our old, Ford. I feel like if I'm, like, broke, just about broke, hold up. Gotta check the GPS. Make sure this is the right way. There's the farm up there. I'm gonna look down so y'all don't see it. Anyway, I was thinking, why would I have a 2015 Ford F350 if I was like broke completely broke? So I traded in for a 1998 Ram 2500. This truck works good. Couple hundred miles on it. Or, I wish I had a couple hundred miles. Couple 100,000 miles. But, this is the brand new farm. Oh, right off the bat, some good equipment. Hold on, let me show you how much money I have. Yeah, this is the reason my mom thinks I'm a complete failure. Um, we bought this farm. We now have a negative $36,000. On top of that, negative $200,000, like financially. I don't even know how that works. I'm like negative in my bank account and negative in my savings. Like, I don't even know how this works. I have a negative 2,000. I don't even know, man. I'm just everywhere I look, it just says negative before the number. We got Field 95, which my grandma actually lives in a house right here. And my grandma's a nice person, okay? So she gave me Field 95. She's owned this forever. My grandpa used to farm back in the days. Farmers around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure the Pines have taken it back now. It's just long gone. He farmed like from 1900, his family, to 1970. Farm prices got tough in 80s, and their farm went out of business. So all I've seen is pictures of the farm. It was a huge farm. He used to have two bins right here and a field. She usually just pays someone to the field, but she actually gave it to me when I told her I'm coming down here to DELAPLAIN, Arkansas. And I literally live less than a mile from her house, so she gives me cookies whenever I want. So, to make me more diabetic than I already am. But other than that field, the only other field we have is 86. We have two fields total. Don't mind this. This is just like the whole entire, like, this is just a road so I can, like, attach my farm. We have like 25 acres. Good news though. We already have cows. Just a little cow pasture. Already got water for the cows. Maybe I need to cut this because I'm assuming they're all going to get bit by copperheads because this is snake heaven up down here. Or snake hell. Because snakes are mean. But yeah, we got a little feedlot here. A little like fence blocking off the water trough. We're probably never going to fill this because the cows already got water. They can like go. I need to actually check how deep this is because if this is like more than like 4 feet deep, I don't want the cows in there. Or I might just. I was about to say I could pay someone to put dirt in there, but what money? What money am I gonna get? Where's my money? Anyway, corn around here does not do very good. So I'm probably just gonna do rice, to be honest. I'm gonna do rice, maybe some wheat. And I might grow one field of silage corn, but other than that, let's just take a look at the shed. What do we have here? Oh my gosh. This explains why the farm was like $200,000. Dude, I'm in shock. I can't even speak right now. Ford 9200 Versatile. This thing looks like it just rolled off the line. This guy must have taken really good care of this. Check out the engine here. Got a nice Cummins. So this thing I think is around 250 horsepower. This is a awesome tractor. This thing's gonna pretty much do everything on the farm. 7810 might plant here and there, but we got a grain cart. Jeez, man. We got a Ford disc. This is pretty nice. Kind of similar to the one I used to run. Oh, this is a shank. Never mind. I said disc. This is a shank cultivator. I think that's what you call a shank cultivator. Older combine. I talked to the guy. He said, he actually had two combines. This guy used to have a ton of fields. This is actually his backup shed. This was a old shed, and I pretty much all the equipment I have is like his old equipment that he never really used, or he used it but like not his main equipment. And he sold all those equipment off basically because he was kind of shrinking down size because of prices. And this is his older combine, so it's a 1985 Case International 1460. This guy is a case guy, man. Everything he has is case. I've not seen a single piece of John Deere besides that old cotton picker. And a smaller drill over here to kind of get like smaller areas or areas where we can't fit through. And just a nice little grain head here. So I already said this like 1,000 times before, but I really think this is going to be the farm. I really think that this is going to be the farm that brings us out of debt and starts helping us expand the operation. I don't think I've bought a piece of machinery this whole entire series because I've just been going in debt. Rice is ready to harvest. Everything around here down in the south gets harvested in June, July, or July, August. That's when corn gets harvested. Oh, copperhead, oh shoot. Bro. Look at this Ford. This thing is in rough shape, but maybe only the outside. It looks like nothing has gotten the inside yet. Take a look at that interior, man. That's like brand new interior. Holy. And this sprayer looks fairly new. I think this guy just parked this out here because it wouldn't fit in the shed. So we're gonna try this thing out. This thing's a whole nother level than that one we had up in Montana. And we got an old cotton picker here. Can't really see the model, but yeah, this thing's. I'm probably not gonna worry about cotton too much. Don't really want to get into the cotton industry, but it's pretty nice to have all this old equipment just sitting around here. Brings the farm to life a little bit. Unload the 7810 and let's start like testing out this equipment, see how it works. Good spot right there. Let's fire this puppy up right here. Oh yeah, that's gonna work good. We also got a John Deere Green Star. I called this thing Green Star. I'm pretty sure it's called Starfire. Yeah, Starfire 6000. We got a nice Starfire 6000 up there, but we're gonna pull this thing out of the shed and try to fire up the old combine. And I love this map. Kind of brings the south to life. Got the pine trees up there, growing tall. This is a huge map. Delta South modern map, and definitely one of my favorite mappers. And I just love the southern farm sim, and especially this map, DELAPLAIN, Arkansas. If y'all buy his Patreon, play this map first. This is definitely by far the best map, in my opinion, of course. Gotta check the battery real quick. Where's the thing to check up the back? Hold up, we might have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it up here probably. There. This is so cool, bro, being able to unfold this. That's awesome. Got the battery changed. That should be good. Old interstate batteries. Most reliable batteries. And why am I still crouched? There we go. Gotta hop in the combine and give it a fire. Oh, crap. We forgot to fold that little hatch back there. Hold on. We'll just unfold it when we get it pulled out of here. There we go. She's alive. And I don't know why it's in reverse second gear. Like I must just left it in that. It's also started at 10, and I don't want my textures are being like this. Pretty annoying. Oh shoot, what am I hitting? Oh, the shot of the shed. It gets pretty tight in here. I don't know why he parked the freaking grain cart. What am I saying right now? The drill right there. We're pulling the old combine out of here. It also got the rice specials on her. This thing's never getting stuck. These rice tires make this thing look like a beast. Alright, now we gotta get it back up there and close that. And fold this up. Now we gotta pull back in the shed and attach to the bean head. I don't know if I'll call it a bean head. I'll probably just say grain head or rice head. There we go, pulling out of here. The only bad thing about combines like this is, I don't know about real life, but in the game you can literally drive at like 3 to 4 miles an hour, which is usually combines go like 8 miles an hour or 6, so that's kind of a downside. But combine's a combine, and you can't really be complaining when you're $36,000, negative $36,000 in the bank, and a loan, $200,000 loan. Jeez, man, pretty tight pulling through here. I should just be able to wait. I'm just gonna pull on the road and go right here because it's kind of tall grass here, and I don't even think anything will really happen if I drive through there, but you cannot risk a single thing when you're this broke. Because, like, if my combine flips again, like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I still could have to pull through some tall grass here, but not too as tall. And, dude, I'm gonna be, like, going on and on about this map, but I just genuinely love this map so much. And let's just hop out and take a look. Hop on the combine. Just look at that. Like, look at those pine trees just all around here. All these pine trees. That's definitely my favorite tree. I love pine trees, and it's just beautiful. First bit of rice harvest. The guy literally told me that this field is going to be the worst field ever because he literally just planted this field and sold this farm with the field, and he also charged like 2,000 extra since the field was already planted. And this combine is about the opposite of a Cadillac. Look at how freaking much I'm just bouncing around. Before I get too far in the field, I gotta remember to go grab my grain cart. Yo, I said it right that time. I didn't say auger wagon or auger cart or whatever. Yeah, I'm improving my YouTube skills, man. And by the way, I just hit 100 subs while I'm filming this video. And that is crazy, because I never thought I'd be able to hit 100. And like I said, this thing goes slow. I think the problem was I was like driving on like the plow lines or something, the plow mounds, because driving straight like this, how I am right now, is much smoother. Just been waiting for a night like tonight. Alright, the combine's literally right there. It's almost full, just after one headland, which is actually pretty good. And I would use a 7810, but I really want to just try out the Ford for the first time. We're going to hook it up to the grain cart. And I'm so excited for this. Unloading the combine with the brand new Ford for the first time. We kind of got to pull it out. It's like 95%, so we can obviously fit a little bit of rice in it. A little bit more rice, and cut a little patch out here so we can unload. And we're unloading for the first time with the brand new grain cart. This grain cart is really big for the combine. I'm assuming the guy who owned this before me had a smaller grain cart for this combine, but it just barely makes it. Oh yeah, we're about like 5% full, so this grain cart's basically like another combine. That's what pretty much everybody says. Grain cart's equivalent to having another combine. Especially if I get a semi with this, get someone to run the semi and the combine, or I could run the combine and someone can run the grain cart, not gravity wagon, for 15 minutes time. That's gonna like improve the operation a lot. We can probably get these fields knocked out in like one day probably. Well guys, that's probably gonna be the end of this video. Really nothing else to do besides finishing up this field. And yeah, see ya guys.